Thanks for clicking on Conversations with Crosswinds Counseling. I'm Curtis Smith, and I invite you to subscribe to our podcast and to like and share it as well. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Conversations with Crosswinds Counseling. I'm your host, Curtis Smith, and joining me today is Audrey Trout. Audrey is one of our office coordinators and schedulers here at Crosswinds Counseling. We normally talk with a therapist, but today we wanted to have Audrey on because we want to talk about the scheduling process. It's such an important part of getting in to see a counselor, and it's recently changed at Crosswinds Counseling, so we want to make sure that you know exactly how to do it. Audrey, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Tell me about the change in the scheduling process that has happened with Crosswinds Counseling and what it now looks like to schedule.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So if you're someone who's thinking about seeking counseling services and you're not exactly sure where to start, you can go to our website, and at the very top there is a blue button that says Schedule Now, and you can look through all of our therapists who are accepting new clients and see what insurance they accept. If you're looking for your kiddos, do they see 3-year-olds or do they only work with adults?
Right.
And so then you can, click on their name. It'll show you all of their availability for like the next 3 weeks to a month, and then see what works best for your schedule and kind of like just self-schedule yourself right then and there with just a little bit of information.
So that's the big change. So just even a month or two back, you could go on and see a lot of that information. You could meet the counselors. You could see who they work with. But the self-scheduling piece is the new feature. So now when you go to crosswindscounseling.org, right there on the website, with just a few clicks of a button, you can find a time, meet with the counselor, schedule to meet with the counselor. You can enter all of your information and do all the scheduling process right there, one stop, online. I imagine that we're getting good feedback from our clients that this has really been helping them get through the process.
Yeah, I mean, people are busy, and so sometimes, if you want to, before calling in or, submitting like a contact me form online, our schedulers are only in the building during normal working office hours. Yeah. And so trying to connect and get that connection was kind of difficult, or more difficult than being able to be like, I have 5 minutes. I know what my schedule is for the next week, and let me see, right in front of me what's going to work best for me.
Right. So self-scheduling online, that is the big piece. But I will say this, at the same time, I'll bet there are still a lot of people who aren't comfortable, who don't navigate things online all that well, who would rather actually speak to a scheduler. For those folks, they can still call in,
of course,
and still be scheduled on the phone.
Of course, yeah, and they can for sure they can still be scheduled over the phone. If you have any questions, we're still here. There's still people, and lots of people, in the office and here to help.
Right.
And so it's not just you schedule yourself online and then you never hear from someone until you walk into the building. Myself or any of the other schedulers are still here to kind of help and answer any questions you have, and it can still get you scheduled as well.
Yeah. And there are more counselors than ever at Crosswinds right now. We've got offices in Fort Wayne and South Bend, Indianapolis, and Dayton. So more counselors, more geography covered. Scheduling is becoming easier. Audrey, this just is an exciting time at Crosswinds Counseling. What has it been like for you? Because while you're not a counselor, you're not in the room, you're in the office, you're seeing all of our clients, you're seeing all the work that's being done. It feels like an exciting time for those of us who aren't counselors. What has it been like for you in this season?
Yeah, I really enjoy being able to still know that people are getting the help that they need, and to become better versions of themselves, or less worry and anxiety, or the things that are really weighing people down. I think that everybody probably could use a little sprinkle of counseling in their life to kind of help us navigate, how crazy life can be. And I'm just so excited that I get to be a part of that, a company that is doing that.
Yeah, and a huge part, because if people can't schedule,
right,
If they don't navigate that well, then they don't ever get to see the counselor and start
Right.
making that progress that you're talking about.
And then even once you are a client and you have been scheduled, myself and my teammates, my coworkers, we are still your main point of contact. And so obviously questions come up or life happens and you need to reschedule or you need to take a little break or you want to get in sooner. And like I said, myself and my coworkers are here still to kind of help you through the process even once you are a client.
Awesome. So quick recap, crosswindscounseling.org.
Mm-hmm.
There you can see all the office locations, get the phone number if you want to call in and do it kind of old school, if you want to schedule through the phone and connect with someone like Audrey. Or you can now do self-scheduling right there on the homepage, crosswindscounseling.org. So we've made it very easy for you, a lot of options on how to get yourself scheduled and to look at availability and to meet our counselors. And of course, you can keep checking out the podcast. We often have counselors here, and we will be back next week. Audrey, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time on Conversations with Crosswinds Counseling. Thanks for watching Conversations with Crosswinds Counseling today. I hope it was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Like and share it as well. We appreciate that and hope you have a great day.